only use Facebook to see who's gotten fat. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. You know, like just to see how shitty other people's lives have gotten.
Yep, I knew it.
Put a little pep in my step.
Yep, you really knew. You really thought you had it going on.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Senior year.
Look at you now, fatso. How you doing, Steph?
It's fun to see
Fucking Stephanie.
somebody who is kind of full of themselves, you know?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
Kind of where they're at.
Yeah,
Nice.
100%.
I have a few. There's a few that I check on regularly, like girls in rotation. I'll be like, how's that bitch doing?
Wow.
Still sucks? Cool.
Still
Only
sucks.
on-
Oh, another guy?
Only on low days, though. Like when I need a little boost,
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Don't you have people you go to? I have, okay, and then I
Yeah.
have Instagram profiles that I go to just to pep myself up, too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So evil.
It's
Yeah.
nobody from my past, though. That's
No.
what's
No,
still-
I have two.
it-
So two is, okay, Facebook is for the past. Instagram's for the present.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Two categories.
That
of
is actually
people.
pretty true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's funny about the Instagram is that they think they're killing it.
Yeah.
They think they're not
Yeah.
really aware.
Do
that
you
you're-
think everybody... So you know how we all share posts of certain comedians? Like we all do that.
Yeah.
Do you ever go, I wonder if somebody's sharing my posts?
Yeah, probably.
Sure
I
they
think so.
are.
That's why sometimes I don't post.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't want to...
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think the people that are really good at it never have the feeling like, no, I shouldn't.
Right.
They just
That's
do it.
true.
They just go. And they have to be aware, or maybe it just doesn't bother them that someone's like, look what
Yeah, of course.
jerk off Johnny's doing now.
Yeah,
But I have that thing
yeah.
pretty deep of like, oh, come on.
And it's really, you know, the
What's
thing
wrong
that's
with
going
me?
to be
Me too.
mocked is any sincerity. If you go like, I'm not posting this for comedy, this
Yeah.
is sincere, then you're in the category of worthy of mockery.
For sure.
100%.
Anything sincere, anything that's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I know. Overly sexy.
overly sexy,
Male, especially the
or
overly
oversharing,
sexy.
Yeah.
or oversharing. If you're sharing,
Yeah, the male version of that is, there's a couple guys, comedy
we're
guys
like,
that are just like, what are you
very
doing?
sexual. Yeah.
Or telling people how to live.
Oh.
Here's what you need to do.
Here's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is you're going to be mocked.
Well, anybody who had because you see it, whether it's in comedy or in like unsolicited advice
Yeah.
from anyone, I'm like, here's what.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
we get it as comedians from other people who are telling you about comedy sometimes, and you're like, what? Like,
Right.
who asked you?
Yeah. I didn't ask this at all.
No. But
Yeah.
yeah, people are like, I got the answer for you.
Yeah.
So bad. Or like when people get real political
Uh-huh.
on Instagram,
out of
like
nowhere,
where they
too.
advocate stuff and you're like, what are you doing?
Hey, where'd that come from?
Yeah, like I don't want to know. What
There's
you-
this thing that happens for comedians that get popular is if you get popular, there's this time where you make a choice of like, I'm going to become an
Yes.
advocate
Uh-huh.
or I'm going to stay a comedian.
Right.
Like Seinfeld, for instance, was like, no, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
there's things I'm sure he cares about.
Sure.
But he's just like, I'll just stick to like
Yeah, it should be
comedy
funny.
and cars and like
Yeah.
shit that I like.
Well, because it's such a bummer when they do
It's a
that.
bummer. It is a
I
bummer.
know.
You're like,
when
don't have an
you-
agenda.
You're like, you
fuck.
like this comedian, and they're like, you know, our water sources are different. And you're like,
I know. And then you see them when someone uses those clips like in the other accounts, like the inspirational accounts or
Oh,
whatever. And it's like,
God.
wait, but that's my comedian friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like being really like letting you know.
Yeah.
Like you should live like I live.
Are you not voting this year? What?
God.
It really shifts things for
Yeah,
you, too.
yeah.
And then the next post will be
Oh,
like,
God.
I
I
know you guys
know.
logged on to see something funny, but
Yeah. But I feel like I could use a little bit more of that. Like a little bit more of a lack of the self-aware because they're so
Yes.
they get so
Oh, yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
They put so much out. And I'm always like, no one wants to. I wouldn't want to see that.
I just try to, I don't try to like go like you should live your life this way or
Yeah.
this is who I'm voting for. But I do try to go like, you know what? I like this thing. Like I did a
Yeah.
photography. I'm like, this is a still image app. I'm posting photographs. So like,
Right.
here's photos I took. I don't care if people don't like them. I'm like, I'm making it for myself.
right, right.
But yeah, I try to stay away from,
Yeah.
I've got all the answers.
I never understand how people always have like the guy taking the video of you when you're getting on the plane. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like they always have like I'm always by myself.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do they have a, who's filming you?
Yeah.
Turning from the churro stand and being like, you know what you got to do. You know what I mean? I need that guy.
Yeah.
I need a hype man.
You can get a hype man.
I think 'cause
Can they
it's-
apply here? You want them to just go? You want to give criteria for what you're looking for?
Yeah, if anyone wants to just follow me around on your own time.
But it's such an abuse of your power too to get on board with an agenda with people. It's like, don't bum
Yeah.
everyone out.
Yeah. I don't mind getting it from people that aren't funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's people that give you advice or
Correct.
like they show like an artist quote or like that's cool because that's your lane.
Or even actresses. Like there are some actresses that are just so hype on their causes, and I go to their Instagram specifically to see them get nutty about
Yeah.
their causes. I'm like, oh, it's going to be a good one today because
Yeah.
abortion didn't get passed. You know, like, what is she going to say? I know she's going to be so fired up. And you're like, well, thank God so-and-so posted. Now Congress is going to know. You know, like, no one fucking cares
Get
what an
people
actress
fired up.
thinks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but they think they're doing something. I guess it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, that's the thing. Does it move the dial?
Yeah,
for
that's,
what they,
I think, how could it, I don't know.
if you're really big, maybe.
If you're huge, if you
Yeah.
have like
Gwyneth
really,
Paltrow could change things.
Yeah.
Really?
She totally could.
I think it's
I'll
gotta
do whatever
be-
she says.
I think it's got to be something.
She's a good marketer.
Somebody that doesn't give up, like who would never use that power.
Cardi B?
Like, yeah,
No,
or
she got
like
political.
Cristiano Ronaldo, who's just like,
All about him.
400 million followers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like, give me like a new Richard Mille watch. And then he's like, you know, like, but if you were like, hey man, you want to talk about these causes? He's probably like, no,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to pose next to my yacht.
I also want to be the guy who is convinced his following that they're just as successful as they are.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, we did it, guys. We sold out 5 shows at the Beacon. We did it. There's no stopping us.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like us.
We did
That's a
it.
weird one.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
be that guy though. I really wish I had that
The
gear.
shameless.
You don't wanna
gene.
be that
Yeah,
guy.
the shameless guy.
It's too. There's so there's a level.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna vomit just hearing that. There is a level of narcissism you have to do what we did.
Yeah.
Like there's a healthy spectrum of like that, but then when it's the we did it guy, it's
Yeah,
like, oh my God, my face turns red. Like I'm hot in the face.
I know.
Or like when people
know.
lie about how rad they are too, you're like,
When you're,
What do you
when you're a
mean?
comedian,
Bitch.
you're like, we're all in this together.
Hey, so make some room.
Exactly. I know.
But it's got a
But-
funny little thing to
But
it.
when they do it in a post of
Yeah.
like all this money I've made, because we're all doing this. It's like, no, you're not.
we did it, guys. We just
Yeah.
got a house.
You should never come.
Yeah.
But we did buy a house together. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing it. I
Yeah.
know. But there's a couple classics in the comedy world where you can pop open on Instagram. Just look at the photos and you feel pretty good about yourself. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yes.
And then they're the ones that I have to mute. I have to mute for a while because I'm like,
know.
it's too intense, bro. Like
Too much.
You can't get me every time I open the app. Like
Yeah.
I can't see you working out or doing your fucking bullshit or talking your we did it guys shit. Like once
Yeah.
a quarter I can handle it, but
Yeah.
not every day, bro.
And it is truly amazing when you do mute
Yeah.
how your head clears.
Yeah.
You're much happier.
Yeah, it's like you're not being date raped on social media every time you open it up.
It's so true.
It really is
Emotional.
true.
You know, DeStefano said he had a complete change in like happiness and just mental health. So he truly did. The apps are off his phone.
Uh-huh.
He records things or
Right.
comes up with things, sends them to somebody who posts them. So he doesn't do
Oh.
any interacting. And he said he's just anxiety gone.
Really?
Just complete, because you can get just so lost in these things.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, I am so quick right now. I'm going, go through phases. I'm so quick to open the phone, hit Instagram.
Yeah.
Open the phone, I'm just keep doing it.
I do the the cycle sometimes.
What's your cycle?
So it'll be like, I look at Instagram,
Yeah.
right, and I'll be like, I need to get off Instagram. And without thinking, I'm just talking about what my brain does. I close Instagram and I hit YouTube. And then I go through YouTube and I'll look at things and watch some videos, and I'll be like, I need to get off YouTube, and this is bad for me. And as I do it, I see the Instagram app, and I'll be like, oh, and then I'll be like, oh, I just got off this. Close that. Maybe go look at Twitter or something for a little bit. Close that. Emails.
Yeah.
Because the emails app is there.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at, oh, did emails come in? Okay, I read. Respond. Close that and go and start the cycle again.
Yeah.
So it's like this.
Interesting, because your cycle was different. I remember your 08 cycle, because back when we weren't having as much go on. I believe it was not Huffington Post. What was the Drudge Report?
No, I would read all the different ones.
Drudge
Slate.
Report.
So Drudge Report was for like what's going on in conservative news.
Right.
And then Huffington Post was like Huffington was like more opinions and had like left stuff. And then The Guardian.
Yep.
So it was like, it was UK based, but it was more liberal news. So I could see the full spectrum of how things were reported.
Right.
And then
Twitter.
And then Twitter.
Love Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because it was great for. I wasn't a big tweet guy. It's just like it was an information gathering thing. Because I'd like to just know what people are talking about all around.
That's the problem. Is I do feel like I haven't seen a Twitter feed in years. Like I just got off Twitter.
Yeah,
but I do feel sometimes out of the loop. Like I notice that people are more aware of stories going on than I am. Like, not that I totally regret it, but sometimes I feel maybe out of step.
Yeah, am I missing something?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you need to get on TikTok, because I get all my news on TikTok. This morning I didn't send you a video, remember? This morning. Because you usually send me a video of a weirdo. I didn't get your video.
I used a different word, but yeah.
It's funny, since last time I was
trying to spare you.
Since last time I was here, I was like trying to figure out like how you get those heinous things sent to you. And I tried to like hit on a couple, but it still reverts back to children and dogs.
Wake up to a Christina going, send me a video of a guy who's like, I can watch me balance his bottle on my head, and it's just like a guy doing this, and I'm like, it's a great way to start the day. Thank you.
It is much better than CNN.
It's so much better. And then did I say the guy whose dick twitches when he talks, and he pretends like it's not, like his dick is huge. It has music, so I couldn't send it to you guys.
I think we could mute that one, and you could just send
I'll send it to you guys. It's probably in my phone.
That's the kind of video.
So that's your headline for the day.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Nothing to do about Ukraine or
Don't
whatever.
give a shit. If it's important enough, I'll know.
That's what she says.
If it's big enough, I'll fucking
She'll say this oh, I'll know if it's and then it'll be like, hey, Ukraine. She'll be like, what's going on in Ukraine? I'm like, am I supposed to summarize this in 5 seconds?
Yes.
Like, it's been a kind of a big story for a while.
Yeah.
She's like, did something happen? I'm like, well, kind of, yeah. Yeah.
What, are we going there for vacation? What's happening with Ukraine?
Yeah.
Not really.
I got relatives there. They'll tell me.
And she'll be like, oh, it's a Russia thing. She'll say that, right? I'm like, yeah, that's a good summary of the whole thing.
Don't care. Same shit, different toilet. I feel like it's all the same stuff with just different players over and over and over and over again. Oh, Russia's being a dick. Got it. My parents lived through it. Got it. Escaped from that region already.
Yeah.
Got it. East and West.
Oh, boy.
Boom. Ooh, mommy, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Look. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out. Be her.